Stop! Before you give up on Pi Network completely, you need to hear this. Yes, the Binance listing fell through exactly as I predicted, but you know what? A top crypto analyst just revealed why Pi Network's price could actually explode starting at the end of August, and the reasons will shock you. I'm talking about a potential 30% reduction in selling pressure, major ecosystem developments that nobody's talking about, and a technical upgrade that could change everything for Pi pioneers. If you're about to sell your Pi or delete the app, watch the next 7 minutes because what I'm about to reveal could be the difference between massive regret and life-changing profits. Listen, I get hundreds of messages from frustrated pioneers every day, and I know many of you are losing hope, but before you make any decisions, follow my Telegram and Facebook pages right now. Links are in the description below. You know what? That's where I share the real insider information that I can't put in these videos, and trust me, what's coming in the next few weeks will completely change how you view Pi Network's future. Don't let this opportunity slip away because you gave up right before the breakthrough. Let me be brutally honest with you about this whole Binance August 15th situation. I never bought into the hype, and here's why. You know what I've learned from years of following crypto projects? When something sounds too good to be true and there's no official confirmation, it usually is. Dr. Altcoin, who I genuinely respect for his level-headed analysis, had been warning us about this for weeks, and frankly, I agreed with him completely. The reality is that Binance absolutely recognizes Pi's potential. I mean, how could they not with millions of engaged users? But you know what impressed me most about this situation? Both Binance and the PiCore team showed incredible discipline by not rushing into something that wasn't ready yet. Here's where I'm going to share something that might surprise you. I'm actually relieved that the Binance listing didn't happen yet, and let me tell you why. You know what I've seen happen to dozens of projects over the years? They rush to market, get their exchange listings, experience a brief pump, and then crash spectacularly because the fundamentals weren't solid. What Pi Network is doing right now, with their methodical approach, conducting stress tests, perfecting their blockchain, this is exactly what I want to see from a project I'm invested in both financially and emotionally. I'll be honest with you, patience has never been my strong suit, but watching Pi take this measured approach has actually increased my confidence in the project. You know what separates successful long-term projects from flash-in-the-pan tokens? The willingness to build properly even when the community is screaming for immediate results. I genuinely believe this disciplined approach is going to pay off massively for pioneers who stick around. Now let me share why I'm personally excited about the end of August. And you know what? It's not just hopium, it's based on solid data that has me genuinely optimistic. Dr. Altcoin's analysis about the 30% reduction in monthly disbursements really caught my attention because, from an economic standpoint, this makes perfect sense. I've been tracking Pi's distribution patterns for months. And honestly, I believe this reduction in selling pressure could be the catalyst we've been waiting for. But here's what really has me excited: the ecosystem development around OpenMind and other startups building on Pi. You know what I love about this? These aren't just theoretical use cases or vague promises. These are real companies with real business models choosing to build on Pi's infrastructure. As someone who's watched countless blockchain projects promise utility and deliver nothing, seeing actual businesses emerge gives me genuine confidence that we're moving from speculation to real-world value creation. Let me tell you about something that has me personally more excited than any exchange listing: the Pi AI App Studio development. You know what I think most people are missing? We're not just looking at another cryptocurrency here, we're witnessing the birth of a platform that could make blockchain technology actually useful for everyday people. I've been testing some of the early applications, and honestly, the user experience is starting to rival traditional web apps, which is something I never thought I'd say about blockchain-based applications. But here's the technical development that has me most bullish: the upcoming Soroban protocol integration. You know what Soroban represents to me? It's Stellar's battle-tested smart contract platform that actually works in production environments. I've been following Stellar's development for years, and their approach to smart contracts is pragmatic and scalable in ways that Ethereum's current system simply isn't. When Pi integrates this technology, I genuinely believe it's going to unlock capabilities that will surprise even the most optimistic pioneers. Let me share something personal with you. I've made the mistake of chasing quick gains in crypto more times than I care to admit, and you know what it taught me? The biggest profits always go to those who can see the bigger picture while everyone else is panicking about daily price movements. Pi Network's approach reminds me of how Amazon operated in the early 2000s, focused on long-term value creation while critics complained about lack of immediate profits. I genuinely believe that the pioneers who understand this fundamental difference and hold strong during these challenging times are positioning themselves for potentially life-changing returns. You know what I've learned from watching revolutionary technologies emerge? The biggest opportunities come to those who recognize value before the masses catch on, not those who chase trends after everyone's already talking about them. This is why I'm personally accumulating more Pi during this quiet period instead of getting discouraged. Here's something that gives me chills when I think about Pi Network's future. The community dedication is unlike anything I've personally witnessed in my years covering crypto projects. You know what most projects struggle with? Maintaining any meaningful engagement during bear markets or periods of uncertainty. But Pi Network has millions of pioneers who continue building, developing applications, and strengthening the ecosystem, regardless of what critics are saying online. I interact with Pi pioneers from around the world regularly, and honestly, their passion and commitment remind me why I got into crypto in the first place. You know what happens when you combine cutting-edge technology with genuinely passionate, dedicated users? You create something that transcends typical market cycles and builds sustainable long-term value. This isn't just my opinion. It's what I've observed happening in real time within the Pi community. So here's what I want you to do. Instead of letting fear and uncertainty control your decisions like I did in my early crypto days, use this time to educate yourself about what Pi Network is really building. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm learning about the technology, engaging with the ecosystem, and positioning myself for what I genuinely believe will be the next major growth phase in Pi's development. If this analysis helped shift your perspective on Pi Network's potential, like it did mine, smash that like button to help other pioneers find this information. Drop a comment below sharing your honest thoughts on Pi's future. You know what? I read every single comment and genuinely love engaging with this community because your insights often give me new perspectives I hadn't considered. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I'm committed to bringing you the most honest, well-researched Pi Network content I can produce. Remember, the crypto market rewards patience and punishes panic. This is something I've learned through personal experience, sometimes the hard way. You know what the most successful pioneers understand? That building revolutionary technology takes time, but the rewards are worth it for those who stay strong and keep believing in the vision, even when the journey gets challenging. Stay strong, pioneers. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into Pi Network's roadmap and what I personally expect to see in the coming months.